While modern cosmology often begins with a violent, chaotic explosion, the Eastern paradigm describes the origin of the universe as absolute, infinite silence. Ancient texts define the Kshirssagar, or the ocean of milk, as the collective weight of unmanifest energy. It is the raw material of possibility, held in suspension before the first act of creation. Resting in this tranquil environment is Lord Vishnu, the personification of supreme consciousness. He lies upon the coiled, thousand-headed serpent, Ananta Shesha, waiting in eternity. Within this cosmic ocean, time stands completely still. There is no past to recall and no future to anticipate. This foundational state suggests that before physical reality can emerge, chaos must be intentionally suspended to create a baseline of pure potential. A radiant golden lotus eventually blooms directly from Vishnu's navel. It rises into the cosmic waters while remaining entirely pristine and dry. This flower carries Brahma, the architect of the universe. He awakens atop the lotus, his four faces peering out into the darkness in every direction. Rather than possessing omnipotent clarity, Brahma begins his existence in a state of profound amnesia. He is surrounded by a silent, endless, dark void, with no knowledge of his identity or his intended function. The entire universe remains in a state of latency because its architect has yet to resolve his own internal identity crisis. Brahma responds to the terrifying abyss by withdrawing into deep, motionless meditation, bridging the gap between his confusion and the broader consciousness of Vishnu. In the depth of that stillness, he perceives a divine instruction, revealing his specific role as the world's architect. The physical universe begins as a mental construct. This suggests the mind must achieve internal order before it can shape external matter. Creative power relies on absolute stillness, positioning meditation as the primary engine of the creative process. Brahma uses his newfound clarity to engineer the Pancha Mahabhutas, the 5 fundamental building blocks of existence. This diagram shows the initial steps. Earth provides a stable foundation, while water introduces the dynamics of flow and emotion. He then introduces fire to drive energy and transformation, followed by air to provide movement and life force. The final element, ether, acts as the invisible space that connects and contains the other 4. Brahma uses these materials to organize the void into 3 distinct dimensions: the higher consciousness of Svarga, the physical reality of Bhumi, and the subconscious depths of Patala. This intentional architecture shows that the physical world, from particles to whole realms, is a byproduct of a mind that has conquered its own internal chaos. In this tradition, the construction of the universe is a recurring, rhythmic process. Existence is defined by a trinity: Brahma, who creates, Vishnu, who preserves, and Shiva, who eventually destroys. This circular timeline represents a kalpa, or a single day of Brahma. At its end, the entire universe dissolves back into the unmanifest ocean to await the next cycle. This cycle suggests that destruction is a necessary step, clearing the board for new growth and creation. These cosmic cycles provide a specific metaphor for the human experience. The golden lotus thrives by drawing nutrients from the murky deep, while remaining chemically and physically untouched by it. This suggests that clarity can coexist with, and even emerge from, a chaotic environment. Brahma's initial state, floating in a vast, silent void without a name or a map, mirrors the common experience of feeling overwhelmed by a chaotic world. The ability to organize your reality comes from looking inward. The story of Brahma reminds us the universe is already within us, waiting to unfold.